It's me, Unapologetically T, and I'm back again discussing part 2 of how is my love life since Dante passed. I just left off on talking about, like, I was asked on the side, how has it been since I came out that I had genital herpes, and I would actually say that, like, I get more male attention and offers by me coming out. I actually send them niggas the video when they be like, hey, I want to talk to you. Like, I send them the video, like, just in case you don't know. And it doesn't really stop anything. I mean, it stops some men, and that mean they won't meant for me. And then some men, it doesn't stop them at all. So I would say, I thank God that I'm not desperate, because just because you're accepting of it don't mean I want you, or don't mean that we fit together. So I do get male suitors at a high number. It just hasn't nothing clicked yet. When it does, I've been held hostage for so long. I'm ready to have fun, and like I said, to have fun and to eventually build happiness with someone else, like, because I feel like I'm finding my own happiness. So, like, I want somebody else that's already happy as well, and we build happiness, and we learn each other and all that stuff, that good fun stuff. But that's for the future. I feel like now it's just like, girls just want to have fun, and fun for me is nerdy stuff. It could be anything. Like, I am so basic, like a walk on the beach, a picnic in a park. Like, fun for me. The museum, I don't really like going out to eat. I guess if it's a new place, probably so, like, but these same old places, I done been everywhere in this city, I'm tired. So maybe a new city. But yeah. So, to answer the question of how is my love life since Dante died, it is non-fucking existent. Besides the self-love that I give myself. And I am working through, not trying to fill voids with other people. However, just trying to fill voids with myself. And when I start to feel those feelings of aloneness, instead of wanting people to come save me, I definitely call on God a lot, and that's been helping. That's been helping tremendously. And he's actually been sending me poems, and he's been sending me a whole bunch of poems. So when I have them, I try to get those out of my brain. And I just want to say, I never thought I would be writing again. So I am finding love in other places besides men. So I'm finding the love for writing again. I am finding the love for myself again. I did tell y'all in the other video, I can't remember which one, but I talked about how I went, I think I did. If I didn't, I went and got me a love candle, and it's a 14-day love candle, and I think it's meant for you and an already spouse or partner. However, I turned this into a self-love candle because there was a little spot for you to write you and your partner's name, or just your partner's name. And what I did was wrote myself, and I wrote my own name, and I have been speaking love into that candle. When I do candle work, which that is candle work for me, I really don't go too deep into candle work, but when I do candle work, I pray to God. Like, so when I talk to my candle, it's like another form of me, another way of me to reach God. And it works for me. I like it. And I have been speaking positive affirmation into that candle. The same way that they'll tell you to go stand in front of the mirror and speak into that mirror. That's the same thing I do with the candle. Plus, I do it in that mirror when I catch that girl. I be like, oh, girl, you look good. Like, look at that smile. So I have been getting a lot better in the confidence department. I feel like if you struggle with low self-esteem, this shit don't happen overnight. It does take work. It does take you actively speaking life into yourself, the same way that people have spoken life out of you and taken things from you, is the same way that you have to put in energy to rebuild yourself back up. So the same things that you doubt yourself about, is I would reverse it. Figure out how you can reverse that and say, you know, the opposite, like the positive opposite of that negative thought. And it does take you believing it. However, starting out, it is totally okay. Like the first time I told myself I love myself, I remember I had a nervous breakdown again. I was like, when I went to the partial hospitalization, like I realized I didn't love myself. I was loving everybody else but me. And I didn't share those experiences with everybody, but like I cried when I said the words that I don't love myself. And I cried because how the fuck can I keep walking around and I don't love myself? That is detrimental in itself. That is suffering in itself. For you to be walking around and you don't love yourself. I cried. I had a heartbreak. I broke my own heart because I didn't love myself. I was sitting out here searching for people to love me, and they weren't showing up like they should have. And then the people that did show up, I pushed them away because I didn't feel worthy. So I just had this cycle of I wasn't ever going to be loved, like, because I wasn't loving myself. And when I first used to say like positive affirmations, and I would say like just nice compliments about myself and give myself self-love, it felt cringy as fuck. Like it felt like this was something that I wasn't supposed to be doing. And it's because I was denied doing that, you know, throughout life. And it takes practice for it to feel comfortable. Like now I smile and say that shit like, I believe me. If I can't love me, who can? Like, if I can't love me, who can? It would never, like, whatever they do, like, they could be the best person in the world. Whatever they do would never be good enough because I don't love me. And I think that's what happened in our relationship too. Like, it got to a point where, like, I loved me more than I did leaving when I first came in, but I still wasn't great at it. And I felt like once he kind of broke me to a point where I didn't love myself, like, it was like even when he would try, it was nothing he could do that was good enough. And that probably burnt him out. And that's why I said I'm gonna be transparent in these videos. That probably burnt him out, that like he would try these things. And even though I would say, like, because I didn't know myself, he didn't know me. He didn't know that, you know, he did know. He did know I wasn't materialistic. And he still would just, like, buy these gifts and think that I was supposed to be like, okay, ma'am. Exactly. You don't want nothing. Leave me alone. Alright, so he used to do these things, and I will say, like, no, I'm not going to take responsibility for the part that wasn't mine. Like, no, he would do these things, and he wouldn't work at the actual issue. He thought he could, like, bat a problem away or apologize the problem away and then do it all over again. And so I just got into this cycle of abuse, like, where I just felt like I want shit, and I won't go be shit, and, you know, I look back on my childhood, like, I felt like I want shit then, and it just became this narrative for me. And, you know, it took years to get me to this point. So I say start now. Whether it feels uncomfortable or not, like, start loving you. So I would definitely say, like, I had to learn to love myself first, and that's what I'm doing right now. This is my love life. So this is love after Dante. I should call it love after lockup. But this is me learning to love myself. And it's so freeing. Like, I don't be giving a fuck what people be saying. Like, that is such a free feeling. Like, I didn't even know that existed, right? I thought people used to be lying when they be like, you know, I don't even care what that person say. They're not lying for real. Like, that person will say something, a person will say something negative to me, and it's like, yeah, I feel this feeling. And then it's like, God, I don't need this. Like, return that shit to who it belongs to, because it ain't for me. And it's gone. And it's like, I don't have to deal with that. Like, it's not my therapist. No, it was not my old therapist, but it was another therapist I had saw before, when I first, like, in 2017. She used to be like, not my monkey, not my circus. And that's how I be feeling. Like, when people project their feelings onto me, or they project their, judgments onto me, that's just how you feel about yourself. Like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Go figure it out. Go figure it out. Because I done figured it out. Like, go figure it out for you. So when people be saying that, like, yes, it really is a feeling that you can have. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to have it all the time. You human. We done seen Cardi flash out on her peeps a lot of times. And I just say her because I feel like she shows us how human a celebrity can be. And I speak of celebrities because they have to take a lot of public opinion. And, I've seen her flash out, and it don't make me look at her no differently. Shit, when Summer Walker flashed out after everybody found out, the infidelities that was going on, I ain't look at her differently. Like, I ain't turn on her. I was like, boo, I feel you. Like, I've been there. I've been there. I understand. Like, you ain't mad at me. You mad at him. Like, you mad at him, but you ain't mad at me. And then some of y'all, just nasty. Just nasty in the comments. Like, just hide behind a keyboard. Like, that shit ain't gonna come back on you. Karma is something. If you don't even believe in karma and you just believe solely, like, God or the universe, like, it definitely come back on you. So I be careful who you judge. And but yeah, so my love life after Dante is self-love. Self-love. Do I be lonely? Yes, the hell I do. I be so lonely. I do be wishing for days like where a nigga could just come scoop me up and we can have a fire-ass conversation. And like I said, like, most of my shit don't even be about sex. Like, I feel like I gotta be on a different level with you now that I am where I'm at. Like, I can't just have, like, mindless sex no more. It has to be bigger than that. So, I've been there, done that, and I'm gonna remain celibate until I feel like I'm ready to, go back out there with that part, because I feel like that part is emptiness. And I'm just trying to, catch a vibe with somebody. Like, I want to catch vibes with somebody just like I catch vibes with my platonic friends, like my family. Like, that's what I'm into. Like, just having fun, making memories. And, yeah. So, until then, I'll be making these memories with myself. Like, I definitely have started dating myself. And it's funny because I remember the first time I tried dating myself, but I had just had a baby, and I had never been to a movie theater by myself. And I went to go see Wanderlust. So if you remember that movie, then that movie was like raunchy. And so I had the baby, and I said, like, I'm gonna just take me and the baby to the movie theaters because I love movies. And I was like, I'm gonna just watch a movie by myself. Man, that shit went so left. She started crying. It was like penises everywhere. Like, it was just like, I was like, no, abort mission. I left before I could even watch the whole movie because, like, it was just came out in the beginning. Like, it was like too much. But I actually love that movie. It was funny. And I did get to watch it when it came on TV. But yeah, that was the first time I tried to date myself. Then when I left Dante, I started dating myself. So I had went out to eat by myself for the first time. Like, it felt amazing. I was just out by myself. And I started to do that, like, tried to make it like a habit. But then, like I said, the economy just started just getting worse and worse as we went. And so I started doing less of it. But now I'm making it my business to date myself. Like, yesterday I went out and went into the park, and I laid on the grass and just was with myself, and it was fun. It was dope. And I feel like if I've mastered being alone. Like, if you know me, like, I'm definitely always in my own space. I do not require, like, I require solitude. Like, I do not require someone in my face all the time. Like, I'm just, used to solitude. I feel like I need socializing when I need socializing, and when I don't, I don't. And however, I'm making it more meaningful. So it's like, it's not just me in the house chilling with myself. It's actually me going out and doing these things that I wish somebody else would do with me. If I don't do it with me and I don't enjoy it with me, like, I might not appreciate it when the next person come along and want to do it with me. So I'm just learning how to be with me and love me. So dating myself looked like a lot of different things. Like, I plan to go to a free museum next week, and so I want you to know, it doesn't take money to date yourself either. It does not mean that you have to spend this buku money on yourself, like going out to eat and stuff like that. It could be as simple as going to the park. It could be as simple as packing a lunch and going to the park and eating it. Like, you have your own little picnic with yourself. It can be as simple as going to the museums. Whatever you like, design that for yourself. So I feel like if you're single and you're struggling with being alone, like, date yourself if you haven't before. It's fun. It's real fun. It helps you to be in the now, in the present. Yeah. So self-love is what I'm doing right now, until God sends me that man that makes sense and that feels good, and that you just know it's him. Like, you just know deep down in your heart it's him. I'm gonna be just chilling, doing me. And when I say doing me, I do not mean just out here wilding. I mean, literally, like, I'm going to be doing me. Like, I am going to be loving me. I am going to be taking me out. I am going to be focusing on me. It feels good. I'm happy that my daughter gets to see it, because then she'll know. Because she's getting at that teenage age where she's like, I want a boyfriend. My friends have boyfriends. And I'm like, girl, you want a heartbreak. You want a heartbreak. But I don't tell her that, because I want her to keep hope alive about love. But she got to learn her own lessons. And I'm just like, you 13, bro. No, you ain't going out on no dates. Like, I'm reserving that for 15 to 16, and then I'm chaperoning. So that means I'm going to be in the building, but I would not be all up in your stuff. But, nah. Nah. I remember me when I was 16. I'm going to need you to slow it on down. Keep your head in the books. So I'm happy that I get to show her. I got to show her, like, what not to deal with. And he got to show her that. Like, he literally, like, he was good about this one. He let his daughters know, don't fuck with no niggas like him. He tried to make sure he told them that. And I was like, bro, you got to show them. Like, you need to be the nigga that you want them to be with, not show them the worst. Like, but he used to let them know. Like, he would have conversations with them. Like, he talked to them about, he was real with men really want, on average, the uninvolved men. And, you know, he talked to them about a lot of stuff. So I definitely am thankful for that. She got to see, you know, what I don't want her to go through. Like, maybe I went through that so that she don't have to go through that. And me showing up for myself and loving myself and rebuilding myself before her eyes, I hope that shows her and gives her strength to carry on and keep going. You know, because if it goes by the natural order of things, like, I won't be here one day when, you know, she got to carry on. So hopefully it's in the latter years. I hope to live a prosperous life. But yeah, that's my love life. Dating myself. It's fun. It is lonely, but it's fun. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I be alone. Like, I was on camera crying about how alone I felt. That shit hurt. That night, it hurt. It hurt. It cut deep. It cut so deep. And but you know, I'm here today, and I'm smiling, and I'm laughing, and life has taught me, life be happening for me, not to me. So, you know, keep hope alive. I ain't even say keep hope alive. Keep your faith strong. I'm sorry. My Audible just popped up. But yeah. Okay, so I gotta go cook for the kid, and I enjoyed this video because I get to see the growth and hear the growth. Like, I hear the growth. Like, before, when he originally died, like, oh my god, it was tough, and I feel like now I'm way stronger. Shit, I'm strong, period. That's just point blank. If you've been paying attention to these videos, like, I be shocked at my own strength sometimes. Like, I be like, damn, you really survived that. You really did that. Like, I'm tired of surviving, though. I'm ready to thrive. And I'm almost there. I can feel it. Like, I feel like Tiana, almost there. I'm almost there. Just learning patience. Everything will work out when it's supposed to work out. I am going to start packing up this stuff. That was another thing, too. Before I leave, you'll get this random jewel, though, that I realized today. So, at first, it was hard for me to, like, start packing up this stuff. Like, I literally keep saying, like, I'm going to pack it up. I don't want boxes. I have boxes from when I purchased stuff from Amazon. I got the Tupperwares that I cleaned out. And, I keep making these excuses, like, I'm not packing yet. And, I realized that, like, I have issues, and it showed throughout my videos. You probably can see a common theme of me letting go. So I realized that I'm having a hard time letting go. However, I want this new lifestyle, but I'm still holding on to these things that I don't, really need going into this new lifestyle. Like, so I went in my closet and I looked around and I was like, I really don't need this. I really don't like this. I never even liked this. I just bought it because I thought, it looked nice for an office, office attire. And, but I was looking in my closet and it was like, those clothes were not even me, bro. Like, I am a t-shirt and a hoodie girl. Like, I can clean up. I definitely can clean up and get into a dress and look just as nice. But on the average, like, I am a t-shirt, jean, hoodie girl. And I'll do a nice blouse to go out sometimes, or I'll do a nice dress to go out sometimes. But for real, me, I am t-shirt, hoodie, some nice sneakers, or either I'll even do some Sperry's. I love my Sperry's. And I also like sandals, so I love sandals. But I was looking around and I was like, my closet does not reflect who I am. Who was this girl? Like, who was she? Like, ugh. She was like boring, and she dressed like a grandma. But so I'm ready to let grandma go. That's what I came to the conclusion of today. Like, I'm ready to let grandma go. Grandma and her clothes get to go. And, like, I'm gonna be my youthful self. I'm 34, but I still youthful. And I'm ready to get a t-shirt, hoodie, and sweet ass sneakers, or either some nice sandals, or my Sperry's. Like, bruh, like, I'm chill. I do not need a whole lot in my wardrobe. And I ain't got nobody office to go to no more. And when I do have to clean up, I can clean up, but I ain't got to be grandma. So, yes, I am excited about that. So that was just an epiphany I had today. It's about, like, letting go of the old things so that you could bring in the new. I am releasing this apartment. I don't know what's next. And it's scary sometimes, but every time it gets scary, I just pray to God and be like, I know I could trust you. I do go to court Monday, but like I said, I'm not even trying to hold on to this place at this point. Like, I can't afford it. And, yeah, whatever is coming up next is coming up next. And, I am happy and excited about it. So if you are struggling with, like, you see this vision, you see this dream, or God sent you this vision and he sent you this dream, or you're manifesting one of your own, like, all I can tell you is, like, in order to receive the new, and in order to receive what you want, is constant letting go of old habits, old ways, old things that don't serve you no more. Them clothes in the closet don't serve me no more. I don't even know why they served me in the first place. Like, ugh. R.I.P. I cannot wait to take it to my little Good Samaritan store that I donate clothes to. Like, somebody's grandma gonna be happy. Like, she gonna be happy. She gonna be like, somebody gave away this good stuff. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I did. All right, so that's that. And I'm gonna go cook for this child, and then I'm gonna go start figuring out what I don't want so that I can donate it tomorrow and get closer to my dreams. Let them go. Feels good. It feels good. It's unknown, but it feels good. All right, y'all. Bye. Love yourself.